drive from downtown along Broad Street, you run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. Going to mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
It's a loss of 2.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Great, set. Delta.
Off the play fake. Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And this defense, they have come to play. Second straight loss to start the game.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Third and long for Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Great, shot. Trumpers, low silver, ready? 73, 63. Delta.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He'll get that out to Barkley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. First down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Hurts. That's into the hands of the fullback. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. Let's get that touch. Delta.
To throw on second down is Hurts. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Goff going to open up with a throw. Down the field, he's got safe ground. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to get there. He got the first down. Not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Exiting the pocket right. He's got it inside the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Pick up 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Like 20.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jared Goff. Touchdown, Detroit. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over 1st and 10 at their
Get him. Delta.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Delta set. Anyway, Delta.
A run with Barkley. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Delta set. Trimmer. Hey. Delta.
That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
At the 40-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Great. Set.
He'll try to run here with Barkley.
Saquon Barkley on the carry. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Anyway, easy. 63, bad. Delta.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. It's taken in. Alcantara's got it. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
Eagles 1st down.
Great. Set.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Great. Set. Delta.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
63. Yeti. Delta.
Hurts working in the pistol. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score! A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
180.
On first down, it's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And mark him down up beyond the 30. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Detroit.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Detroit.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
He was brought down by Sidney Brown. A 7-yard pickup.
Second down, they need 3.
At the 19-yard line.
Super 1. 120. 17. 17. 17.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone. David Montgomery. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Eagles will take over at their own 15.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Don't touch it. Don't touch.
On play action, Hurts. To the right side, caught by Goddard. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Once again, they keep it on the ground, and he will dive forward just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Hey, 73, 73.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Goff to throw on first down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Now the Eagles, who use the last of their timeouts, they'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. Like 20.
Goff to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Go, Brown. Brown.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. So now this to give themselves a lead here, heading to the half. The kick is good. What a turn of events at the end of the half. They will take a 1-point lead into the locker room. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
180.
Throwing, Goff. now for the extra point. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
A first down throw for Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Pass caught by Saquon. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. What will be a big play there for 4th and long.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
That's into the hands of the fullback. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
2nd down, they need 7. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Crowd, let's get him. Very set. Trimmer.
To the air again. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Kylan Branson, touchdown, Eagles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That's going to be caught. They're going to get the 2 points. They're going to take the lead here in the third. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Going to return this from the 10. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. To throw is Goff. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jalen Carter in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
On 2nd down, Goff. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Jordan Davis getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
Nice to have a coach that in these situations say, we're going to call a play, Mike, that in essence just adds yards to the punt. So it's 3rd and a mile. Pick up as many as you can. If you pop one for the first down, great. But if not, you bring out the punt team.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's turnover on down.
Go Silver, ready? No touch, set. 180, 180. No touch.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Great, set. 180, 180.
That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll take this one in. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Philadelphia. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Williams in motion. On first down, it's Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
6-yard line.
Goff's going to throw here on first and 10. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was...
That is intercepted.
So it's 3rd down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. Forced out wide, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That one out wide to Gibbs. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
76! 76! What? 4th, 20! Maverick! Marlin! What?
From the gun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this...
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 47-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Play action. Here's Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and long for Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. To the goal line and in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. His 2nd hit to the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. To Slav, a man in motion. Off to throw on 1st down. Is caught left side by St. Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Go, 12, go.
Williams in motion. From the gun, on third down, it's gone. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Lions first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
That's good. Lions, first down.
Now, Goff. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. First down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10.
Let's go.
Yard line.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. And man, it's A.J. Brown brings it in. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
Hey, Silver.
To the air again. Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Hey, 73. Great. Out. Trimmer.
Again, Hurts. He'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll work now on second and 4. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
No touch.
This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
No touch. No touch.
Hurts again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Gibbs with a first down and more. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2.
2-point conversion.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
Good. Delta.
Off the play fake. Hurts. Open man. Downfield. He's got his tight end, Goddard. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Anyone here? No touch.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Lions are going to take possession.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Nike, 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
That's caught downfield by Smith. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles tack on one more to their lead.
Lions 28. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready? 79 Broncos. 18, Pioneer. Do it again.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies killed me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies killed me
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence.